want to talk about my mental health for just a little bit here. Uh, it's been a lot of different things. I've had a lot of different diagnoses throughout the years and what have you. Lots and lots of different changes in medications and such. And the ones I am on now, I feel probably the best for a long time. Of course, I'm not feeling the best, but I'm headed in the right direction. Okay, so we'll might have to make some minor modifications in my medication because they kind of changes the time goes along in your body. Actually, at least they do for me. Sometimes they they do too good a job, and sometimes not a good enough job. So you have to increase it or decrease it, whatever. But anyways, you know, I suffer now for the most part from like anxiety. And it's hard to explain this anxiety, okay? Like if you were like on a scale of freaking 1 to 10, we're talking like an 8.5. And for me, it can happen like within 2 minutes, okay? So that's really difficult to do anything when you're at an 8.5 with anxiety, or maybe even a 9, okay? Um, Coping skills, come on, guys, they're gone. I mean, good luck with that. I ain't had much luck with it when it's been that point. Um, I just want to die, you know. It hurts so bad. Just, because my anxiety is caused by outside influences or stuff I can't control and all that kind of stuff, and worry and it's just my brain just goes nuts sometimes. It causes me all kinds of anxiety and it's really difficult at times. I mean, there ain't no breathing technique I'm gonna do. If I'm lucky, and I have been lucky, once in a while, I will think, I can take that other half of Valium, PRN, and that'll make me tired and make me go to sleep. And then when I get up, of course, my anxiety's lower, and then I can, process um, what's going on. But in counseling, it sounds all good and hunky dory. That you learn all these coping skills, and it's if your anxiety starts out really slow, coping skills work wonderful. There has been times that my anxiety has started low, and I had a little hair tie on my wrist actually, and I would snap it, and it stings just enough to kind of hurt just enough to kind of you know make you deal with stuff. Calm me down a bit. It's kind of weird. You wouldn't think it worked. You wouldn't think a little pain would take away pain, but it does. Yep, it does. And yeah, so but I just don't like it when people assume that their coping skills will work for your coping skills. You know, I I mean, I understand. I don't like it when people say, "Well, it will." No, I like it when people say, "Have you tried?" I mean, that's good. And if you say, "Well, no," or say yes, and it don't work, well, then it should be done. That end the conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the last thing I want is somebody to tell me, "Oh, that should work for you," when I've done it and it don't freaking work for me. You know, I'm 51. Don't you think I've tried a few things? Just about everything, huh? I would guess. Just about everything. Whole gamut for my mental health. I've done all kinds of things for my mental health. First grade, scratched my arm till I bled. A little self-harm in the first grade. Kids reading "Duck is a Duck," and I'm wanting to die, but I didn't even know the word suicide, and I didn't even know how a person could kill himself. But I wanted to die. I didn't want to be alive. I knew that. I felt that in the first grade. And then would scratch my arm till it bled, so I didn't have to feel the pain. So I've dealt with this mental health stuff for a long time. I've tried a lot of different things, okay? A lot of different things. I'm still lucky to be alive, actually, okay? As many times as I've wanted to frickin' die and had plans on how to do it. Sometimes it irritates me that I didn't do it, even though it's selfish and everything else. That's a whole other subject talk or whatever. It gets kind of, I'll take a little more time. We don't got time for that. But, yeah.